Hello, pupils. Welcome to our English TV classroom. This is your teacher, Milica Антиć speaking, and the topic is Izricanje dozvola, zabrana, pravila ponašanja I obaveza. Welcome to our English TV lesson. We are going to talk about expressing permission, prohibition, obligation. So you will remember some of the modal verbs. We are also going to talk about code of behavior and school rules. Dakle, govorit ćemo o izricanju dozvola, zabrana, obaveza I morate zapamtiti modalne glagole koje koristimo u ovim situacijama. Zatim, govorit ćemo o kodu ponašanja I pravilima ponašanja u školi. Expressing permission. May or can or could plus I plus verb. Izricanje dozvola. Za izricanje dozvola koristimo modalne glagole poput may ili can ili could plus subjekat kao na primjer I plus glagol. We use the word may to ask for permission in a polite way or to make a request, formal. Koristimo modalni glagol may da tražimo dozvolu na ljubazan način ili da uputimo zahtev u formalnim situacijama. We use can or can't to ask for or give or refuse permission in informal situations. Koristimo modalne glagole can or can't da pitamo za ili damo ili ne damo dozvolu u neformalnim situacijama. Could is the same in all persons. We use could to literally ask for permission in a polite way. Modalni glagol could je isti u svim licima. Koristimo could kada bukvalno tražimo dozvolu na ljubazan način. Na primjer, May I borrow your binoculars? Dad, can I go to M's birthday party? Could I open the window? When we want to ask for permission in informal way, we can say, for example, kada želimo da pitamo za dozvolu na neformalan način, možemo reći, na primjer, Can I watch TV, please? And we can give permission saying, Yes, you can. Dakle, možemo dati dozvolu. Ili možemo odbiti, I'm afraid you can't. Zatim, kada želimo da pitamo za dozvolu na formalan način, možemo reći, na primjer, May I use your pen, Mr. Tyler? Možemo dati dozvolu, Yes, you may, or Yes, you can. Ili odbiti, No, you may not, or No, you can't. Na pitanje, Could I borrow your bicycle? Ne možemo odgovoriti sa Yes, you could ili No, you couldn't, već kao u gore navedenom primjeru. Evo još nekih primjera kako na engleskom jeziku možemo dati dozvolu ili je odbiti. Na primjer, ova devojčica pita May I open the window? Pa možemo dati dozvolu Yes, you may. Please do. Of course. Go ahead. Feel free. I don't mind. Ili možemo odbiti No, you cannot. I'd rather you didn't. Sorry, but you may not. I'd prefer you didn't. I'm afraid not. No, that's not allowed. Expressing prohibition. You mustn't or you can't plus verb. Mustn't je skraćenica od must not, kao što možete vidjeti ovdje u zagradi. Dakle, izricanje zabrane. Za izricanje zabrane u engleskom jeziku koristimo modalni glagol mustn't ili can't plus glagol. Na početku rečenice u potvrdnom obliku naravno nalazi se subjekat, kao na primjer you. For example, we use mustn't or can't to say that something is prohibited. Koristimo mustn't ili can't kada želimo da kažemo da je nešto zabranjeno. We use can't to express that something is against the rules. Koristimo can't za izricanje nečeg što je protiv pravila. We use mustn't to say that something is not allowed. Također, mustn't koristimo da kažemo da nešto nije dozvoljeno. We can also use not allowed to express prohibition. Također možemo iskazati zabranu koristeći not allowed to. Na primjer, you mustn't be late for class. You can't park here. I'm not allowed to play computer games today. Hajde sada malo da vežbamo. Let's practice. Circle the correct sentence. Zaokružite tačnu rečenicu. At a restaurant. A. Hey, I want a cup of tea. B. May I have a cup of tea, please? And the correct answer is B. Well done. At school. A. We can't use a mobile phone at school. B. We are allowed to eat in class. Well done. A is correct answer. And the last one, at home. A. You mustn't tidy your room. Can I go out when I finish my homework? And the correct answer is B. Good job. And now let's move on to expressing obligation. Izricanje obaveza. Must or have to plus verb. Dakle, u ovom slučaju koristimo modalne glagole poput must ili have to plus glagol. Must shows us that the obligation comes from the speaker. Must is the same in all persons. Dakle, must nam pokazuje da obaveza dolazi od strane onoga ko govori, odnosno od samog subjekta. Must je isti u svim licima jednine i množine. We use have to or has to say that the obligation comes from someone else, not from the speaker. This usually expresses a rule like school rules, house rules, or law. For example, state of emergency laws. Koristimo modalne glagole have to ili has to da kažemo da obaveza dolazi od strane nekoga drugog, dakle ne od samog subjekta. Ovo veoma često izražava pravilo, kao što su, na primjer, školska pravila ili kućna pravila, ili zakon, kao, na primjer, zakon u vezi vanredne situacije. For example, this book is interesting. I must read it. I have to do my homework. She has to clean her room. But note, mustn't is not the same as don't have to. Dakle, ono što treba da zapamtite ovdje jeste da mustn't ne znači isto što i don't have to. Na primjer, ako nekome kažemo you mustn't do that, to znači ne smeš da uradiš to. Ali ako kažemo you don't have to do that, to bi značilo ne moraš da uradiš to. Dakle, imaš izbor. Možeš, ali i ne moraš. Hajde sada da uporedimo ova dva modalna glagola, must i have to. I obratite pažnju na građenje potvrdnog, odrečnog i upitnog oblika. Hajde prvo da pogledamo modalni glagol must. Potvrdni oblik, affirmative. Na primjer, I must stop playing games so much. I have no time for anything else. It's your decision. Dakle, to je vaša odluka. Odrični oblik ili negative. You mustn't feed the animals in the zoo. I upitni oblik, interrogative. Must we go to the cinema tonight? Za razliku od modalnog glagola must, obratite pažnju na građenje potvrdnog oblika glagola have to, affirmative. My doctor said that I have to stop playing games. My eyesight is getting worse. So you have no choice here. Dakle, ovdje nemate izbora. Negative ili odrični oblik. You don't have to learn the whole poem by heart. I upitni oblik, interrogative. Do you have to start work at 8 o'clock every day? And note, don't have to znači ne treba, a ne znači ne sme. Hajde sada da pročitamo ovaj odlomak o učenici koja je iz Sjedinjenih Američkih Država došla u Englesku i govori o tome zašto je bitno poštovati pravila i koje su to pravila. Hi guys, I'm here in England. I miss my life in the USA, but I like it here a lot. I love my new school. It's big and there are lots of students. That's why it's important we all follow the rules. Here they are. At school, we must be on time for registration. You must wear your school uniform. You must bring a packed lunch to school. And we must respect other students. On the other hand, we mustn't hand homework in late. They mustn't speak rudely to their teachers. You mustn't use a mobile phone at school, and you mustn't cheat on tests. Kao što možete vidjeti, postoje mnoga pravila u školi koja moramo poštovati, dakle ono što moramo raditi i ono što ne smemo raditi. Razmislite dobro, šta je recimo slično sa vašom školom u vašoj državi? Koje stvari smete, a koje stvari ne smete raditi? A zatim ćemo pročitati jednu poemu, a vi razmislite da li je to napisao tinejdžer ili odrasla osoba. A poem. Read the poem. Who is the writer? An adult or a teenager? Don't say that. Why do adults always say, be quiet, don't argue, say pardon, not what? That isn't funny. Don't be silly. Wash your hands. You can't wear that. Don't interrupt. That's enough from you. Why can't adults be more polite? And remember, we use infinitive to give instructions. Affirmative. Be polite. Come here. Negative. Don't be rude. Don't go. Dakle, ono što treba da zapamtite jeste da infinitiv koristimo da dajemo instrukcije. Na primjer, u potvrdnom obliku be polite, come here, i u odričnom obliku don't be rude, don't go. And now, let's move on to one exercise. Use the information in the text above to complete the sentences. Dakle, koristite informacije iz teksta koji smo upravo pročitali da dopunite ove rečenice. Use must or mustn't or can't. Dakle, koristit ćemo modalne glagole kao što su must ili mustn't ili can't. School rules. Školska pravila. 1. Students be late. Yes, students mustn't be late. 2. Students wear a uniform. Well done. Students must wear a uniform. 3. Students be polite to other students. Yes, students must be polite to other students. And 4. Students be rude to their teachers. Students mustn't be rude to their teachers. Very good. Let's move on to the next exercise. Choose the correct option to complete the sentence. Izaberite tačan odgovor da dopunite rečenicu. 1. It's really hot in here. A. May I open? Or B. Must I open a window? Yes, A. May I open a window? 2. I would love to come to your birthday party, but A. I have to, or B. I must do my homework. Yes, B. I must do my homework. 3. Mom, A. Can I have, or B. May I have another slice of cake, please? Yes, A is the correct answer. Can I have another slice of cake, please? 4. I will tell you a secret, but A. You mustn't, or B. You can tell it anyone. Yes, A. You mustn't tell it anyone. 5. You, A. Can, B. Can't visit the museum in the evening. Yes, B. You can't visit the museum in the evening. 6. You, A. Must, or B. Don't have to wash your car. It's going to rain. Yes, B. You don't have to wash your car. It's going to rain. And the last one, my battery is flat. A. Could I, or B. Must I use your telephone? Yes, A. Could I use your telephone? Very good. And now it's your turn. Think. Think of your ideal school. What rules have you got? You can use the following rules to help you. Tell the class. Use must or mustn't. Dakle, sada je red na vas. Zamislite svoju idealnu školu. Koja pravila postoje u njoj? Možete se poslužiti ovim pravilima kako bi vam ona pomogla i možete naravno reći svom odeljenju. Koristite modalne glagole must ili mustn't. For example, be on time, cheat on tests, eat or drink in class, use a mobile phone, listen to the teacher, forget their books at home, be rude to their teachers, wear a uniform. Dakle, ovo su samo neka od ponuđenih pravila. Vi naravno imate potpunu slobodu da smislite dodatna pravila koja će se poštovati, dakle koja će children or students must or mustn't do. A zatim možete da uporedite svoje odgovore sa svojim drugovima i drugaricama iz odeljenja. And let's move on to the next exercise. Put the words in the right order and make sentences. Kao što možete vidjeti, redosled reči u rečenici ovdje nije kako treba. Vaš zadatak je da stavite reči pravilnim redosledom u rečenici. Number 1. Your, you, homework, do, must. You must do your homework. 2. Go, you, late, mustn't, bed, too. You mustn't go to bed late. 3. Kao što možete vidjeti, treća je upitna rečenica na osnovu upitnika na kraju rečenice i zato ćemo naravno upitnu rečenicu započeti modalnim glagolom can. Dakle, can I borrow your scissors? 4. Open, could, the, I, window. Could I open the window? Naravno, također upitna rečenica. Here, dive, you mustn't. You mustn't dive here. 6. Wear, they, school uniforms, have to. They have to wear school uniforms. 7. You ask me a question I. May I ask you a question? 8. Don't we come have to school on Sundays? Yes, we don't have to come to school on Sundays. Note, we use both must and have to for school rules. Dakle, kao što možete zaključiti iz ovih primjera, koristimo oba modalna glagola i must i have to kada su u pitanju školska pravila. And the last exercise is to translate these sentences into your language. Dad, can I get a new computer? You mustn't be late for class. You mustn't argue with everyone. He has to tidy his room. It's late. We have to go home. May I borrow your pen, please? You can sit here. The seat is free. We have to do our homework. I really must listen to my parents. Tata, da li mogu dobiti nov kompjuter? Ne smeš kasniti na čas. Ne smeš se svađati sa svima. On mora da čisti svoju sobu. Kasno je, moramo da idemo kući. Mogu li da pozajmim tvoju olovku, molim te? Možeš sesti ovde, sedište je slobodno. Moramo da radimo naš domaći. Zaista moram da slušam moje roditelje. You did a very good job today, and now you can talk and write about permission, prohibition, and obligation. Talk and write about code of behavior and school rules. Do a multiple choice task. Choose the correct option to complete the sentence. And use the right modal verb in a sentence. Goodbye, children. I'm looking forward to seeing you soon.